Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a hot minute since I've been on here, but I am back. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Lori and I plan on hiking a through hike of the Appalachian Trail in early March of 2023. So it is right around the corner. And I must say, I'm getting so excited and a little nervous. But yeah, so today's video is going to be about hiker slang or hiker terminology. I know I talk about my Appalachian Trail through hike every single day to someone. And I know that my friends and family probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about sometimes when I use a term they have no idea what it means. So let's go through some of them and let everybody know what they are. And I'm just going to go through some of them. There are so many out there, and I'm going to go through some that I didn't know even existed. So the first one is AT. It just stands for Appalachian Trail. So if you hear me talking about the AT, it just means I'm talking about the Appalachian Trail. NOBO. NOBO is a hiker hiking northbound. And SOBO is a hiker hiking southbound. Pretty simple. A hiker that's doing a flip-flop. A flip-flop is a hike that a hiker is going to probably divide up into two sections. One of the most common ways is they will start in Maine and hike south to Virginia and then flip maybe down to Georgia and hike north to end in Virginia. That's called a flip-flop hike. A lot of people do it, and there's also different ways to do a flip-flop. But that's one of the ways. I must say the most common way to do the Appalachian Trail as far as a through hike is concerned is northbound. That's probably the most popular way. The ATC is the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. They're an organization that protects and maintains the Appalachian Trail. That's what they do. Base weight. Base weight is your total pack weight minus like your consumables. And consumables could be like your food, your water, your fuel, anything that is used up. That's a consumable. So it's pack weight, total pack weight minus consumables. That equals your base weight. And most people try really, really hard to have their base weight under 15 pounds, 10 pounds. I mean, it's crazy. Camel up. Camel up is just a term used to say you're going to drink as much water as possible at a water source so you do not have to carry that water. So, for example, you're getting ready to hike up a mountain and you're at a water source, so you're going to drink as much water as you can so you don't have to carry that water up that mountain. So that's called cameling up. FKT, fastest known time. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that one. Gaiters. Gaiters are, they're kind of like an ankle legging. It goes around your ankle and it attaches to your shoes or boots. And it just prevents, it's a kind of a layer around the lip of your shoe or boot that prevents like pebbles or sticks or debris from getting down into your shoe or your boot. I have not gotten a pair of gaiters yet, and I have not decided whether I'm going to get a pair, but I think I am. Just getting that one little teeny pebble. Once you get one in there, you can never find that little pebble. so I'll probably get one. I'll probably get gators. Let's see. We're going to go with a new one I haven't heard about. It's called Hiker Explosion. So hiker explosion is when a hiker gets to camp or to a hotel or a hostel, wherever they're going to stop for a while, and they're taking everything out of their bag and it's all over the place and it looks like an explosion went off. So hiker explosion. I like that. A town day. A town day is just you're in town. You're taking a town day. You're going to be probably doing your town chores, which normally include laundry and resupply or going to the post office and eating and also eating. So that's a town day. Hiker hunger. Hiker hunger, they say, normally starts 2 to 3 weeks into a through hike. And it's basically where a hiker will eat anything and everything and still want more food. That's hiker hunger. Hiker midnight. Hiker midnight is at 9 p.m. That's when the hikers want to get to bed so they can get up early and start their day again. That's hiker midnight. Another new one, blasting. Blasting is when a hiker is hiking super fast, or when a hiker is covering a large amount of miles a day. That's considered blasting. Bear bag. A bear bag is a bag that you keep your food in and other smelly items. You normally hang the bear bag from a tree away from camp, so it does not attract bears to where you're sleeping or where you're going to be. That's a bear bag. Blaze. A blaze is a stripe of paint that is on normally a tree or a rock or a cairn to show you where the trail is. On the Appalachian Trail, the blaze is white, and other trails have different colors, and some trails intersect each other. So it's always important when you're hiking to make sure that you're following the blaze of the color of the blaze that you're supposed to be following, so you don't get off onto another trail. A cat hole. A cat hole is probably already guessed what it is. It's a hole that you dig to poop in. That's a cat hole. I think I just missed one. Cowboy camping. Cowboy camping is just where you're not in your tent or in a shelter. You're sleeping on the ground and under the stars like the cowboys did. It's cowboy camping. Another new one. I have never heard this one. A hero. A hero. A hero is a hiker that will narrow into town. That means hiking very little. Getting into town, doing their town chores, resupplying, maybe some laundry, and then getting the heck out of Dodge, back to the trail before they spend a boatload of money on restaurants or bars or hostels or hotels. They don't spend a whole lot of money. So if they can get to town, do what they need to do with resupply, and get back to the trail before they spend lots of money, they are considered a hero. A hiker box. A hiker box is a huge metal box, normally at shelters along the trail, where you don't have to hang your bear bag. You can put it in this metal box, and it normally has a locking mechanism to it. And it's supposed to be bear, critter, mouse resistant. So that's a bear box. And HYOH stands for hike your own hike. And this is really important. Just hike what is comfortable for you. Whether it's fast or slow, or whether you want to take a lot of zeros, whether you want to stop and soak up the views, whatever you want to do is right. There's nothing that's wrong. Hike your own hike. It's all about your hike. LNT stands for leave no trace. This is so important. Leave it the way you found it. It's that simple. I'll tell you a little story. I was on a section hike and we had stopped for the evening at Siler Bald Shelter. And it was almost dark and a young fellow showed up, put his bag down, came over to the fire, grabbed a rock that had soot on it, walked back over to the shelter, and started scrolling his name all over the side of the shelter wall. I was so appalled, and I just couldn't believe it. And there's other things that went on that night, but I won't go into it because it makes me mad still. But leave no trace. Don't go messing up things and destroying things. It's really simple. Leave it the way you found it. Leave no trace. A narrow. A narrow is where you hike very little into town or to wherever you want to go and stop. It's normally like probably 5 miles or less, I would say. That's a narrow. Very little. A ridge runner. A ridge runner is a volunteer that normally hikes a certain section of the trail and, answers questions for hikers or helps hikers, or they just kind of observe and make sure things are going good on trail. Slack packing. Slack packing is where you do not hike with your fully loaded pack. You normally have like a day pack maybe that you have paid someone to hold your pack, and you're taking a light pack and doing a certain distance. They drop you off and you do a certain distance, and then they pick you up at the other end. It's an easy way to hike a lot of distance without a lot of weight on your back. It's very popular. A lot of people do it. A lot of people frown upon it. I don't know if I will do it. I'm not saying I will. I'm not saying I won't, because I really don't know. But that's slack packing. A through hike is where someone is hiking a long distance trail continuously until it's done. That's a through hike. Tramley or trail family. A tramley is a group of hikers that have the same style of hiking or a lot in common, or they just have really a good time together maybe. That's a tramley. They stick together, they have each other's backs, they make sure everybody's okay, and they normally finish the trail together. That's a tramley. And they're lifelong friends after that normally. A new one that I've never heard of, trail goggles. So my understanding is trail goggles are when you've been on trail a long time and your physical attractiveness scale is diminished. It's kind of like beer goggles, but trail goggles. I thought that was funny. I like that one. Trail name. A trail name is a nickname that you have adopted or someone or people have given you on trail. It's normally they see something in you or about you or that you've done something funny and they give you a trail name. And a lot of people go by their trail name then the whole way uh, until they finish the trail. And they still go by their trail name off trail. So it's interesting. I don't have a trail name yet, so I'm intrigued to know maybe what my trail name might be. So that'll be fun. A zero. A zero is a day of no hiking. Zero, zip. You're normally in town when you take a zero. You're just relaxing, you're recouping, you're recharging, you're doing town chores probably, you're just relaxing and taking it easy. That is a zero. All right, everybody. That's all the hiker slang I have for you today. There's so many more out there, and some of them I'm just like, I don't even want to get into those. So, but we do have my group that I hike with normally. We have a few of our own trail slang that we made up ourselves. Some of them are so funny, but one of them that I have actually used before is trail log. And a trail log is just a foot-long sub from Ingles, the store that are down there along in Georgia. That is a trail log to us. So that's one that we've made up. I'm sure all of you guys have had your own that you've made up before. And I'd like to hear some of them. So if you have some, put them in the comments below because I think some of them are just really funny. Okay, so the next video is going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be about one of my big threes that I have not done yet. I need to get my shelter video up. It's just I'm on the fence about what I want to do. I have a tent. I'm thinking about getting a different tent, and I just haven't decided. So hopefully that will be my next video. But if there's a video that you would like for me to do, let me know in the comments. I know I have had a few people ask me to do a DIY on my pot cozy or koozie. So I'll do that also. But yeah, if there's something that you want me to do, leave it in the comment and I'll see if I can't get that done for you. But so until the next video, be good to each other. Bye.